Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth. Welcome to the
See this one. These two have been waiting for this one for quite some time, and to be honest, so have I.
Salute, and welcome back. Welcome back, guys. I've been on a little break from YouTube. If you ain't noticed, did you miss me? I missed y'all. Wipe your feet on the like button. That's how you pay your school tuition. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions. People we like, racists. We don't cater to any of that. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. And we do not complicate that, guys. How y'all been, man? Salute. Missed y'all, man. For real, guys. While I was on vacation, guys, we hit a milestone over here at the Brutally Honest Goodbread channel. Those of you, we are streaming from both channels tonight. But my good bread's over there at the Brutally Honest, man. Guys, we did it, guys. I mean, I couldn't even, we really had 53K, but I ain't have time to print that one out. But guys, we did it. We did it in a very, very fast time. You know, we give God the glory. You know what I mean? But pat yourself on the back, guys, because this is a total team accomplishment. This is a total team effort, guys. I told y'all that from day one. Told y'all that from day one. They wasn't fitting to shame us. They wasn't fitting to gaslight us into not speaking the whole truth. They wasn't fitting to manipulate us into speaking their truth. No, we went the whole truth. You know what I mean? Route. We went that route. And obviously, guys, 50,000 people deem our opinions as relatable truths. So we're going to get them some more, guys. We're going to get them some more, guys. So really, for real, guys, hold on, man. We got to give ourselves a round of applause, all of us, guys, because remember, there is no Gus without us. Spell it. Big. This is a big accomplishment, guys. Big accomplishment, guys. We popped this channel off in February when I got blocked on the Mr.Goodbread channel. Remember, that's the original channel. That's my beta channel. That was the channel I started when I was a beta male. So, you know what I mean, all types of shit in that channel. But this the channel that we started together, guys. Remember, from day one, y'all was here from day one at the Brutally Honest channel. You know what I mean? So let that be a lesson in itself that you seen somebody from the ground up through hard work and consistency really make it. I ain't play a victim. I ain't get on here playing the victim, guys. And no, I'm not. I didn't take a biscuit. We gonna get to that today, because that's why we doing this live. You know what I mean? I didn't take a biscuit. I'm not working for government zaddy. You know what I mean? No, I'm not an agent. I'm not a federal agent. I know, because you don't grow that fast and not be an agent, right? That's what they say. That's what they be telling you around these parts of towns. But nah, guys, I'm real. And I told y'all, I wasn't here to be the smartest. I wasn't here to be the best, the cutest, the perfectest. I was here to be the realest. I was here to bring y'all the real in real life, the truth with proof. And we doing that, guys. So without any further ado, y'all ready, man? Are y'all ready for tonight's show, man? Who taught you how to hate other races, guys? You know what I mean? Who taught you? We gonna go over the Esau and Jacob story tonight. Cause yes, Mr. Goodbread went off on these manipulated modern black men in our community. You know what I mean? And I'm about tired of these manipulated dudes. You know what I mean? What make them a modern man, yo? Let's go over that first, yo. What make them a modern man? What makes you a modern man is any man that is complying and conforming with the ways of this world. You're a modern man, bro. Sorry to tell you, you know what I mean? I'm sorry to tell you, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if you are conforming with the ways of the world, which could, let me uncomplicate that, because I know in our community, notice how I say our, because you can try to distance yourself from this bad behavior all you want, but they look at us collectively, all right? We are judged collectively. So in our community, you know what I mean? In our community, we have a huge problem. You know what I mean? A huge problem with information, false information. You know what I mean? You got to remember, the black community governs poverty. The black community governs stupidity. You know what I mean? And we collectively get tagged for the stupidity the majority display. You know what I mean? They set the narrative. Remember, this is a democracy. So that means if the majority of people is stupid, if the majority of the people is devils, who gonna win? That means the devil is floating, is winning. The devil winning in the ways of the world. This is why I teach you guys how to go MGTOW. That's Romans 12:2. Do not conform with the ways of the world, guys. That's biblical. Can't nobody tell you that I sit on this platform and tell men to do any other thing but that. But wake up and realize what's going on, what they've been taught is wrong. What they've been doing is wrong. You know what I mean? And I don't care how that make you feel. Remember, I'm not your friend. I'm your brother. And that goes for my white breads. Salute to my white breads in the chat. Salute to my wheat breads. You know what I mean? I'm not your friend. I am your brother. So I get to tell you the shit that's not gonna feel good. That's what I do. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm gonna forever do. But if you are a modern man, you are going with the ways of the world. So you might not want to stay for this the rest of this live, because it's not going to be in your best interest. It's not going to align with the information you took in to your holy system. All right. So I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going to do you a favor right now. You know what I mean? If you are a modern man, get the fuck out of here. Because you fitting to strength with me. You fitting to give me all of your hell of a mama emotional traits right now. You fitting to block in new information you're gonna prevent yourself from learning something new that'll get you some new results. You fitting to sit there and cling to them old kunta kinte. I need reparations for some shit that my ancestors put the work in doing. And mind you, if they was alive, they wouldn't even be talking about the shit you niggas be talking about. Because this is 80-year-old, 90-year-old people that don't talk about white supremacy as much as you 40-year-old dummies. So I'm just beginning to cook, guys. You know what I mean? I'm just beginning to cook because it's truth. And it need to be said. Fuck is we hiding? Fuck is we whispering? When the shit is out there, the information is here, guys. Again, you gonna get your pushback. You're going to get your pushback from those that benefit from the lie. Those that benefit from feeling good as a victim. Those that think they're getting something or they're getting somewhere playing this victim card. Those are your fixed mindsets. They know everything. So get the fuck out of here. You know everything. So get the fuck out of here. You take you and your Quran and get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? You can take your Bible with you. Get the fuck out of it. Take whatever book you done manipulated yourself in believing. Get it out of here because it's not going to align with what you do. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you that right now, bro. You know what I mean? I already be having so many guys trying to manipulate this message. And this is the message. This is the only message anybody talking Bible should have, bro. You know what I mean? Salute to my chat, man. Salute to my chat. We got the realest chat in the building, and I mean that. I ain't say smart. I ain't say funniest. You know, we ain't funny. The truth ain't really funny. You know what I mean? But we got the realest chat in the building. Salute again to y'all guys. Always here, always intaking that truth. Because y'all know something wrong with the information that's been floating around for so long in this community. Why we got all this information floating around, but we ain't got no answers. We ain't got no results. We ain't got no generational wealth. Like, I'm not the smartest nigga in the world. Now, I ain't got to have a government zaddy, college degrees, masters to understand something wrong here. Something wrong here. Why is all the most hatefulest people the poorest? Why is everybody that want me to hate the white man poor? What the fuck? So you mean you want me to listen to you and you is poor and we're in the land where you got to have money? Come on, you're a dummy, bro. You's a dummy. Like I said, bro, go. You know what I mean? Because you could put your best clothes on. You know what I mean? You can put your best outfit on. You can shine your shoes up. You can clean your smile. You know what I mean? But if you ain't a believer and a doer, you're done, son. If you are not a believer in the Most High, you're done, son. You don't even need to worry about who Esau and who Jacob. You are done, all right? You Esau. Just know that. All right, guys. Let me move this shit here. Y'all got to take in the knowledge, guys. Always be learning. Always be learning. Don't ever block yourself off from any new information. I don't give a fuck what you learned, what you done took into your holy system, your Holy Spirit, because you feel it feel good. It sound good. You know what I mean? Facts. All right, now let me address this first fool right here, bro, because this is what the guys is thinking in the hood right here. This is where a lot of the guys, and if you notice, you'll see the Israels, the Judah, the name will start like this when they start aligning their belief systems with this type of mindset right here, right? Mind you, the post, and y'all know me, I'm always addressing the bad behavior of our sisters who have mad power in our community. They run our community. So I'm always trying to check our sisters. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I check a cent, but my main program is Hell of a Mothers. You know what I mean? So I'm addressing right now how our sisters be jumping up and down, twerking and shaking their ass with babies in a womb, in a belly. You know what I mean? And this guy, you know what I mean? The sisters have joined our open enemies. Now here we go. So now we got open enemies. All right. We got open enemies. All right. Caucasians, you know what I mean? Make sure you point that out. Caucasians. And they that do that will be judged for that. Okay. The white man and woman is our oppressor. Here we go. So for years, we're gonna run with this thinking, right? Right? Is our oppressor as well though. But the white man is not our oppressor. Our moms is our oppressor. You had it right when you said the woman, but which woman, which white man? You see how it don't add up. It's just a bunch of excuses. You know what I mean? It's gray area up here. Like it's vague. What white man and what woman, bro, is our oppressor as well though. So you want to chase this invisible character. All right, as well though. We definitely can't give them a pass. Esau definitely is so-called white man as well. See what I mean? And this is the poisoning of the mind. And this is, you know where they get this shit from, guys? You know where they get this from? The church, guys. Sunday. They get this from the church. They get this from their religious groups for hate. When the Bible don't even acknowledge any of these religious groups for hate at all. Don't even acknowledge them for love. You know what I mean? So we're going to break that thing down. I'm going to prove to this man, to this guy, and I'm not saying, hold on, I'm not saying he's a bad guy. Israel, Judah, I'm not saying he's a bad guy, but he's a manipulated modern man. And by the end of this live, guys, you're going to see why I say that. Because where do he get his information from? Who told him that Esau is the white man? Who told him that? Because he ain't read that nowhere. He damn sure ain't read that in the Bible. Because like I tell you, a lot of these brothers, a lot of these modern men, they were taught the Bible. I lived that fucking Bible. So before I go any further, I almost forgot. Because I know we get some good debaters. We get good debaters. You know what I mean? Liars, though. That's what the word debate mean around this part of the town. The best debaters are the biggest liars, yo. I want you to know that. Motherfuckers lie their ass off. You know what I mean? All right, so we're gonna post that link right there. Not for anybody, guys. I'm gonna drop it for y'all, for my good breads later on. You know what I mean? That link is for anybody that really get in their feelings. You know what I mean? To where you overwhelmed in your feelings and you want to jump on this link and tell me a thing or two. You want to try to teach me what your little wicked ass pastor taught you for your money. You know what I mean? For your donations. That's for you. That link is for you. You know what I mean? So the link has been dropped. And if you want to debate, respectfully though, guys, you know what I mean? Respectfully. Yes, I curse, but when you get on here, I'll remove the entertainment and we can honestly have an honest debate on why you feel Esau is a white man and not a black man who was blessed, and just do not take the blessing. Just don't take his blessing. Leviticus, are you here to argue? Because I know you're a good bread, bro. So, you know what I mean? I don't want to spend time with the good breads right now. All right, yeah, we're going to take a little break. Hold on, give me a second, guys. What's good, Leviticus?
What's going on, brother?
What up, bro?
How you feeling?
I'm
How the
feeling
people
good.
out
I'm
there
ready to
feeling,
cook,
man?
bro. I'm ready to get it rocking and rolling, bro. You want to add
Yeah,
something real
man.
quick?
Nah,
And then I'm going to
yeah.
drop the link for us to get back on and cut it up, how we cut it up as good breads. But I really got to float on. But what you
Oh, for
got?
sure. Oh, I mean, the truth is the truth, man. The post was half right and I don't know what the other half was, but hey, listen, man, the Most High didn't leave out nothing, brother. That all the answers is right here in this Bible. I seen your picture. You say the fixed and the growth. Yeah, but this is a book of books. You understand, brother? And it's precepts that you must keep because people read this verbatim and straight up and down. They not getting this is a mystery, man, and it's not for everybody. That's why Christ spoke in parables. For those that understand, they know. For those that don't, they need to be taught again, thinking they know everything. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that be out here. You right. They do manipulate, but it's their leaders, their group leaders, their gates. They languish. You understand, brother?
Facts.
That's what's going on, and they have no knowledge of the scripture because the Most High not dealing with them. Yeah, we are God's people, but He has a chosen people, and who are they? They're the same people that came out of Egypt with Moses, and all through the generations, all the way down to today, we them same people, bro. It said to 1,000 generations, bro. We ain't at no 1,000 generations yet, not even close. This is for a specific people. It's not for everybody.
That's a fact.
And it's
All
our
right, bro.
history book. It's our. Go ahead, brother.
Now, you go ahead, Leviticus, because I gotta wrap this thing up. I got Red Wolf in the background, and then I still got the show to get on too, brother. So go ahead, Leviticus. Give me your last take until we pop back up with the link. Yo, what up, Red Wolf? How you been, man?
Hey, Shalom, all blessings. Kwame Australa, baby, how you doing?
Man, I'm doing great, my guy. How you feeling, man?
Hey, I'm blessed by the best, and the name is Ahaya. What's going on?
Same old, man. So, yo, it's good to see that you're good, Brad. Good to see that you're tuning in. Man, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate your support. You want to add something? Because I got to get back to the show. But I'm going to drop the link later on so that we can all cut it up like brothers and iron sharpens iron.
Hey, man, iron sharpens irons. I'm with you. Dude, to be honest with you, the crazy part was like I randomly caught some link, and the next thing I know, I hit this, and then I seen you saying something about, talking about the Gentiles, like, if we ain't the people, blah, 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 or talking about you being the people, the Israelites and the Gentiles. I don't know what it was that I caught, but I caught it. And I seen that link and that, so I checked it just to see. And I just coming on for confirmation, right? So the part I seen that I think I caught up with, hey, man, the truth is, like, hey, the Israelites are the people. There's no question that Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Reuben, Gad, Simeon, so on, right? North American Indians, tribe of Gad, they here. It is what it is. And the Gentiles here, speaking for myself, all right, we respect you. We love you, man, right? The ones that here and
Yes,
listen.
sir. Yes,
You feel me?
sir.
I see what you see, and I understand. Hey, man, I found the truth. Just to give you a little quick testimony. Found the truth, bro. My boy, he was from Patterson, New Jersey. His name is Patrick. Told me, hey, we were up in the hood. We were knocking doors, right? We were selling cable, knocking doors in the hood. And I come out the door, I grew up Baptist. He goes, hey, man. No, excuse me. I said, hey, man, why black people got black Jesus in their house? He started laughing to me. And I'm like, what you mean? He's like, nah, Christ is black. I said, what? Nah, hell no. I started laughing, right? This is how the conversation went. I said, nah, that didn't happen. He takes me to the scriptures. I read it. I said, oh, crap. Because it was clear as day. There's no question. And then my brain goes, how was I lied to, right? That's all this time. So you know what? I went and got me original 1611, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got in that apocrypha, the book of Enoch, the book of Jasher, the book of Jubilee. Bro, read the book of Jasher. What? Bro, hey, talking about some marble stuff, book of Jasher ain't no joke. So, hey, I'm here today, bro, as a Gentile, as a truth I don't even know how I stumbled upon you, bro. It's
You know
wild.
how, bro? God is real. God is
That
real.
bro, that's true, man. That's true. That's how it happened, bro. But I'm gonna tell you right now, anybody out there ever questions, like, there's a love that we have for you, right? You are the salt of the earth. There ain't no joke, bro. You the people of the Bible. Hey, man, you will leave this world one day. It's coming. You right around the corner. And hey, man, just keep a place for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm there.
Yo, bro, you come, yo, bro, you already know what it is. You already know what it is, bro.
Yeah. All right. Hey, listen. Hey, I wouldn't be where I am today without my elders. My elders is Elder Rakashiar. Okay, that's my elders. Okay, so the brothers from GOCC, that's my boys, man. They always been there. They call me bro. It's so funny, man. They call me bro. I'm Chase Bigsby. Chase Bigsby. You already know I ain't gotta break it down, bro. They call me Chase Bigsby because I'm the opposite, bro. Because my name is Chase, right? I go by Red Wolf on it, but my name is Chase, and they call me Chase Bigsby. That junk funny, bro. But yeah, man. I don't even know who you are, bro. To be honest with you, but I'm gonna keep up with you.
Don't
I
worry
can't
about it,
say
yo.
it.
But I'm gonna get back to the show. So catch a seat in the chat, and
All
yo,
right,
everybody welcome him. Yo, we all vibe out over here. So I got a good
all right,
ass show today, man. Let me
all
get
right.
back to it, and I'm gonna drop the link later on so that we all can cut it up, man. Cause you got what they call a black soul. You got a black soul. You know what I mean? See,
How you feeling, man?
I ain't responsible to give it out.
You good?
I'm not responsible to give it out. They already hate me. I done lost my pass to that community. I done got kicked out of the community. But you know what I mean?
Hey, you good?
Bro, I operate on the spirit. I operate on Holy Spirit. You know the vibe. You know the vibe. You
No,
know what I mean? They
I know
say
the
these
vibe.
little cute terms in my community, but they don't know the vibe. We know the vibe, bro. The believers are the true Jews, bro. If you believe, you are the
That's it.
Jew. You are Jacob. If you
That's
blessed
it.
with
That's
the
it.
goods, but don't even take it. You take it for granted. You are Esau. All right. This is what I'm telling my peoples. We got to take the Bible for what it is. These
Yeah.
Bibles have stories in it. Cain and Abel taught us about jealous brothers, taught us about brothers not willing to sacrifice. All right. Adam and Eve taught us that if we leave a bitch in that garden without giving her duties and something to do, she gonna fuck everything up. All right. And Esau and Jacob is the lesson of hate, hating
Hey,
the
hey,
father.
we twin brothers, bro. We twin
Exactly, bro.
brothers.
You
Me
one
and you twin
nation.
brothers.
You
Why?
was one
Why?
nation in it, bro. I'm
Hey,
your big bro. I'm your big bro.
we big bro. We twin brothers, bro. Why in the world? Why, like, it don't make sense? Why is there a war between the two of
Cause
us,
they
man? We
dumb. Cause they
brothers.
dumb. Hold on, bro. We gonna get to it, yo, bro. Get out of here, bro. Yo, Red Wolf, get out of here, man. We coming, man. Yo. Disclaimer: this was not set up. I
There's not,
swear to God,
yo.
this was not set up. This
Nah,
was
I don't
not
even know
fixed.
this
I didn't
dude.
pay this man.
This is
I
random,
don't.
random, bro. Listen. When I tell you, dude, I don't even know what it was I was watching, but I randomly caught something. It switched over, and when I switched over, I seen this. And I'm hearing this dude talking about Esau and the Gentiles, and I'm like, oh, well, I know a little bit about this. And then that man, you put a StreamYard in there, but the comment you made, I don't, because you just made it a little while back before the other guy got on.
Yo,
Whatever
so I
word you
say
said,
everything. I say everything. I say
I don't know
everything
I
because it's
don't
the
even
truth.
remember what you said, but you were saying something about the Gentiles and this and that. But I'm like, oh, I'm about this stuff. Let me just check. Let me see what's up. And you put a StreamYard. I'm like, I'm curious. Click. Bro,
Yo,
random.
KDH, content strategy, my guy. Content strategy.
And hey, listen, all I gotta say is Quan Marshall from all the people out there, right? I love it. I love all my people. I love you guys. Hey, listen, I'm proud to be a Gentile, right? I'm proud of it. But hey, at the end of the day, I respect and love all y'all, right? It's never gonna change, bro. I'm proud of who I am. I'm also proud of who you guys are. And I know we all gonna build something soon, right? We ain't far away from it. It's right around the corner, bro.
Yo, I'm here.
Right
I'm
around the
here
corner.
now,
So
bro.
I'm
I am
excited.
here
I'm
now, yo.
excited. And you know what's gonna happen, bro? Real quick. When that money collapses, when it collapses, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be people like me who hunted all my life, right? I got your back. Don't worry. If you find me, if you know the Holy Spirit, the Waka Wa, it'll lead you right to me. And when it does, I got you back. I got you. That's how that works.
That's how that work, yo. One hand wash the other, and we both wash the face, bro.
Bro,
But get out of here, man. You holding my
all right.
show up, man. Get out of here. Right, Red Wolf. Salute the Red Wolf, man. Salute the Leviticus. Let's get back to the show. It's one of those days, man. It's one of those days, man. I can already feel it. The Holy Spirit is definitely in the place, yo. It's definitely in the place right now, yo. We lit. We lit. Let's jump right on into the story then, guys. Because obviously a lot of my brothers don't know the actual story. Because y'all cherry picked through this thing. And y'all ran across some little angry, little bitter ass dude who is in his feelings, mad at life. And he just heard somebody talking some shit, you know what I mean? And it sound good. So you just rent with it. Now you get a chance to hear the whole story, bro. You know what I mean? Let's go, man. Esau and Jacob, how Jacob gained the birthright. This is what the story teaches us, guys. Let's go.
Isaac, son of Abraham, was 40 years old when he married his wife, Rebekah.
Now keep in mind, guys, this is my family right here. Y'all know I studied the Abraham part of this Bible because they call me Abraham. So you know I studied. These are my kids that we talking about here. My grandkids, actually. Sorry, that we talking about here.
And much like his own parents, he too had left things a bit late in terms of starting a family. Well, I say he left things a bit late, but it would appear to be more accurate to say that Rebekah, despite having been carefully handpicked by Abraham's servant to become Isaac's bride, was indeed barren. Whilst there are similarities.
All right, guys. So barren means she cannot have kids. So her story was similar to me and my lady's story, being Abraham and Sarah. Remember, Sarah couldn't have kids, and God blessed her with a child. You know what I mean? God blessed her with a child because Abraham made the covenant. So God blessed him, and he told him that everything was going to be blessed. Everything under his covenant would be blessed. That included his wife, his kids, so on, his grandkids, and so on and so on. So there you see that anything coming out of the Abraham and Sarah branch was blessed. Same way we tell each other, God bless the black person. God bless the, you know what I mean? God bless it. We're blessed. We are blessed, guys, whether you know it or not, whether you believe in the Bible, whether you believe in him or not. He blessed us all. Now it's on what you do with that. Do you believe in him blessing you, or do you just think you run the show and you do everything and it's just you? Are you atheist? Or are you a halfway Christian? You know what I mean? You got your one toe in the water. That's on you. You know what I mean? That's going to be on you. And that's the difference between Esau and Jacob. You see, Jacob was a whole believer. Jacob wasn't a half stepper. Jacob was more like me. I'm not scared to tell you who I work for. I work for God. I don't work for no modern woman. I don't work for no old teachers or none of that shit. I ain't out here to impress nobody but God. And that's the Jacob vibe. And then you got your Esau. Your Esau, he ain't give a fuck. He was about his money. He was going to get his bag. He didn't care about praising God. He didn't care about none of that. But all the while, he's blessed by God. So do you see why God can say, Esau, I hate it. Jacob, I love? You see, this is the story that teaches us about hate for God. All right, guys? Similar to this, guys. Let's go to this. Let's go to this. This is Miss Lucky right here, ladies. Let's read this. I watched a few of his videos to get his side of the story. Well, he hates black women. So now, I hate black women, guys. Do I hate black women? Or do I hate their behavior and that's what I call out. But we know I don't hate black women. Same thing with God. He never hated Esau to begin with. He hate Esau ways. He hate the fact that Esau do not praise him, do not really believe in him. So we could stop the fucking cap, all right? Because if we played this Jacob and Esau game, we could split it right down the middle. That's why you see on the thumbnail, I got the light-skinned girl and I got the black girl. Because then we could say Esau is the light-skinned chick and Jacob is the black chick. You know what I mean? We can say, you know what I mean? We can say, we can match this and line this up with any fucking thing. If you want to be manipulative about the Bible. But again, you see what I mean? Well, he hate black women. Which video did you watch to tell you that I hate black women? Because by me telling men not to fall for black women trap is not me hating black women. You know what I mean? What I hate to see is black women get over on a black man. That's what I hate. You know what I mean? But again, this is the shit that I'm talking about. You see how that correlates, guys? Did you not miss that message right there? You see how that worked with this love and hate shit? But you can make a lot of money off some dumb, emotionally unintelligent, and emotionally immature black men. You can make a lot of money telling them niggas, teaching them niggas that if I went the reverse, right, and taught y'all niggas like that, y'all niggas would be cash apping me right now, yo. Because y'all sat around people who hated white people because of their failures so long that you think you have become that. So now when you hear something bad about a white person, that shit float your boat. So I could get you if I wanted to. I could get you. But that wouldn't be right. I have hell to pay. Same way the person that taught you how to hate got hell to pay. Let's get it.
Is between Isaac and Rebekah's situation to that of Abraham's and Sarah's, it is not known for certain whether Sarah was incapable of conceiving due to a medical factor, or simply due to her old age. But with Rebekah, it is specified that she was unable to become pregnant, thus making her circumstance a fair bit more hopeless than Sarah's. It's also interesting that despite being the promised and hallowed son of Abraham, Isaac was not simply handed everything that he desired, and that like his father, he too had to demonstrate faith in God, and was made to face some seemingly impossible situations. In the case of Rebekah not being able to have kids, Isaac does not simply give up or resign to cursing his luck, or worse yet, cursing God. Instead, he seeks out God's counsel and demonstrates his faith in the Lord, knowing that the only way to solve.
Do you hear that, guys? Message. It's all about faith. It's all about really believing. That's what it all comes down to. He fucks with the people that really believe, and he don't really like y'all. He don't fuck with y'all niggas that don't believe. He see who believe, he know who live that Bible, and he know who be playing let's pretend. That's what it's about. And it's sad that a lot of y'all let's pretend niggas like to stick y'all bitterness on white people. And that's bad, bro. He see y'all niggas too.
Such a dilemma was to believe that God would help him. The Bible tells us Isaac prayed to the Lord on behalf of his wife because she was childless. The Lord answered his prayer, and his wife Rebekah became pregnant. As we can see, Isaac's prayer was answered, though it was not done immediately, no. In fact, the Bible tells us that Isaac was married at the age of 40, but his sons Esau and Jacob were not born to him until he was the age of 60. This would mean that Isaac would have to have waited a total of 20 years before he even saw his prayer come into effect.
Message. Stop looking for instant gratification. All right? That's the problem with a lot of my brothers in the black community. You hurt your own feelings when you start looking for instant gratification, bro. You know what I mean? That shit y'all be talking about white privilege. See, thing about white privilege don't be looking for instant gratification. White privilege don't have a problem of sowing its seeds and then watering it and coming back. Wouldn't matter how long it take. Motherfuckers is walking, they getting 21 and motherfuckers getting inheritance and shit that started from their parents. See, you skip over that. You skip over that. That started from their parents. So now we got to look at and examine your parents. Not get mad at them. Oh no, don't you get mad at them. Don't you get mad at Esau. Cause Esau mama, she was Esauing. Don't get mad at Esau now. You got to get mad at Jacob mama. Jacob, get mad at your mama. Cause Esau good, cause his mama good. All right.
Furthermore, we don't actually see God speak to Isaac here, as he had once spoken to Abraham, and so Isaac could not have possibly known whether God had even heard his prayer. But because he was so faithful to God, he gave his Lord the benefit of doubt, and chose to believe that just because his prayer had not been answered immediately, did not mean it would not be answered eventually.
That's all it's about, guys. It's about patience. Ladies, that's a message for y'all too. Y'all always be rushing and wanting to rush and do everything so fast. Slow the fuck down, sit the fuck down, chill. Breathe. Be patient. Be patient with things. You know what I mean? Be patient with that man. You slept with a baby father who not there yet. Be patient with him. You knew he wasn't there when you slept with him. Now just give him some time. Be patient with him. You know what I mean? No, you sit there and you suck in all this entertainment bullshit, and now you want to line your man up to Cardi B man, or to this girl man, or to that girl man, but you forgot you got your man. Your man, not them. So now you put all this pressure on your man, and you can't be patient to let him evolve into his own man. Message. It's about patience. It's about belief. It's about letting go. I'm gonna let God handle it. You know how y'all say that shit too. I'm gonna let God handle it. Not just the negative stuff too, sis. Some of the positive stuff. Let him handle the positive stuff sometimes. You know what I mean? Brother, let God handle the positive stuff sometimes, God. Give him credit when you do something positive. Give him credit for the positive blessings you do get. I mean, don't always look to him when you're down and out. When she on your back now. When she on your ass now. You know what I mean? When you're in the coochie, when you're in that ass though, give him praise, bro. You're gonna wish like how you did.
Eventually. Much like his father in his later years, Isaac demonstrates a tremendous amount of faith. And in those 20 years, he does not appear to take matters into his own hands, nor try to impregnate anyone else to actualize the covenant. He shows not only trust in his God, but also a praiseworthy amount of loyalty to Rebecca, who, despite being barren, does not go about seeking alternatives.
And that's the important part too. You see, y'all niggas be wanting these virtuous women, but y'all don't be virtuous niggas, bro. Y'all niggas be thirsty, bro. Y'all niggas be thirsty. And again, he learned from his mama mistake. He learned from Sarah's mistake. Because remember, Sarah forced the hand of God. She lucky God didn't strike her dead either. But she forced the hand. See, he didn't force the hand.
For the past 6 months, we have been investigating as well as exposing the truth behind all of these food processing plants.
Alternative women to sire his offspring.
Right. To break it down, Sarah, when I say Sarah forced the hand, remember Sarah, she was barren too. And God told her, you're going to have a baby. She was 80 years old. She didn't believe God. So she went and had her own maid sleep with Abraham and give her the baby. You know what I mean? Unlike that, Rebecca didn't do that.
But the pregnancy of Rebecca was not necessarily a smooth one, as we understand that as the babies grew inside of Rebecca, indeed there were 2 of them, the children jostled against each other.
All right, so now follow me. According to the manipulated black people and the KKK, in her stomach is a white nation and a black nation. It's the nation of black and the nation of white. So every other nation now, Hispanic, Asian, they don't count. Now, according to them now, it's all about black or white. Any other race, any other nation, don't count. I mean, just follow the story now of how they manipulated the shit. You guys are hearing the official tissue story, all right? Don't be manipulated.
Each other. This concerned Sarah immensely, and she grew so restless over their apparent squabbling inside of her that she went to consult with God. And she asked, "Why is this happening to me?" And the Lord said to her, "Two nations are in your womb, and two peoples from within you will be separated. One people will be stronger than the other, and the older will serve the younger."
All right, guys, this is key information right here. This is key information. One gonna be stronger than the other. That's a fact. That's a fact that we have some men that believe in God so strong, like myself, and is we untouchable. Y'all see how strong we are. Y'all know how strong we are. And then you have our victims. A victim can't be strong. A victim is weak. A victim is weaker than us. We are believers. We are the true believers. We are the real Jews. A victim can't be a Jew. A real Jew.
Here we see God actually vocalize his wisdom to Rebekah, which is interesting given that we do not see God speak to Isaac in the same way. In fact, going by the Bible, it can be determined that Isaac was met with silence, which yet again is a testament to his faith, that despite hearing nothing, he still chose to believe. With Rebekah, on the other hand, it could be said that God recognized her concern, and because there was more at stake for the mother in pregnancy, he chose to make himself known in an effort to calm her pangs of worry and provide some peace of mind in her pregnant state.
Exactly. You got to be proactive. When you messing with the women, you got to be proactive. If you leave these sisters to the mind to wander, guess what? The devil going to enter, and guess what? Nigga, you going to be getting shit tested out the wazoo. You guys to give her something to think about at all times, man.
In this passage alone, God also reveals to her the number of children she is carrying, as well as their gender, and the hostile relationship they will have. Two nations are in your womb, and two people from within you will be separated, God explains to Rebekah. And these words are fairly simple to comprehend. Rebekah would give birth to twins, and each would father a nation that would constantly be at odds with the other. One will be stronger than the other, God continues, and by this he clearly means that one brother will preside over the other. And the older will serve the younger, God concludes. And here it can be interpreted that God wished to continue the trend of the younger sibling being more cherished or worthy. Traditionally, it was the younger sibling who would come to serve the older, but as we saw with Isaac and Ishmael, it was Isaac who was promised the inheritance of Abraham, and it was Isaac who was deemed as more of the chosen one. However, it could be argued that this was due to Isaac having both Abraham and Sarah as parents, as God had intended, and not to do with the fact that Isaac was younger. But in this instance with Rebekah, God makes it clear that the younger sibling will be served by the older. But why did the biblical God decide this, you might ask? Especially given that neither child had been born yet, and neither child really had much of an opportunity to do anything good or bad.
Great question. Great question, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all fucking with the quality. Y'all fucking with the best tonight. Y'all fucking with quality information, man. Hit that like button. It's free, guys. And those of you that want to support the channel and want to support the stream, it's the super chats is open over at the Mr.Goodbread channel. You know what I mean? And you know the Cash App is posted on the bottom, guys.
Well, there are a number of theories. In one idea, it could be said that given God knew everything that would transpire, he already knew the good and bad that Esau and Jacob would come to commit. And so, having already seen their paths unfold, he determined Jacob to be more worthy and more preferable than his brother. We see this mentioned in Malachi 1:2-3.
All right, so God deemed Jacob more worthy because Jacob, again, remember I told you Jacob was the true believer. Jacob believed. When Jacob was in the stomach and his mom walked past something holy and something religious, something godlike, Jacob would kick. When the moms walk past something, idolatry, something like an idol or some material, Esau would kick. So you guys, you tell me who is more so Esau and Jacob in this motherfucking world we in right now.
Where God tells us, I have loved Jacob, but Esau I have hated, and I have turned his hill country into a wasteland, and left his inheritance to the desert jackals.
Now this part is funny. Why would black people try to? Why would they lie so much? Why would they even try to claim Jacob when Esau smells smells just like the black community? Hold on, let's say that again. You know what I mean? Let's say that again. Not all, definitely not some, but the majority.
And more preferable than his brother. We see this mentioned in Malachi 1:2-3, where God tells us, I have loved Jacob, but Esau I have hated, and I have turned his hill country into a wasteland, and left his inheritance to the desert jackals.
And I have turned his hill country into a wasteland and jackals. We know them modern women as jackals.
In essence, Esau's fate was already sealed from the moment he was conceived, and God had long since made his decision about who would be serving who. Some have interpreted the hate of God here as God not hating Esau as a person, but instead hating the idea of him receiving the covenant of Abraham instead of Jacob. For as we later see, Esau is certainly not a dishonorable character who is ill-intentioned. In fact, he comes to demonstrate many traits that paint Jacob as weak and lazy. Furthermore, it should also be noted that despite the judgment of God, Isaac deems Esau as his favorite son.
Are you a low-income American on food stamps or Medicaid? If so, you are now eligible to receive a free brand new smartphone with 25 gig.
Yet another idea, albeit a more arbitrary one, as to why God chose Jacob over Esau was because Esau tried to kill Jacob in the womb. Though of course, this is not specified in the Bible. A Jewish legend also suggests that every time Rebekah was near an idol of a false god, Esau would kick in the womb. But every time she went near a place of the Lord, Jacob would kick.
Now that's key right there. They don't tell you that part though. So now again, my Israelites, my black Israelites, my manipulated men, you still want to be Esau in this? You still want to preach? You still want to manipulate this Bible and this story to make it a black against white thing with black being Jacob? That's what you want to do? And white being Esau? Because now you done hear the whole story now. You, not just your friend, your favorite Israelite didn't just kick this to you because he learned some new information on a Sunday. You know what I mean? And now he kicked it to you, and now you run with this information throughout the black community. And that's how the misinformation travels through the black community. Telephone, telegram, and tell a nigga. Don't nobody go do the research for themselves. Don't nobody go see if the information they're about to stick to their subconscious mind, which is their Holy Spirit, their core belief system. They don't never go research this information before they go sticking the shit to them and calling it the Bible. And they're making decisions in life, in real life decisions off of this information, off this misinformed information that they done took to their Holy Spirit, bro. But then they get mad when a critically thinking brother with the same skin as them call it out. They get mad when they can't manipulate the brother with the same color skin as them to believe that stupid shit, bro. Fuck out of here.
By these kicks, one might interpret both Jacob and Esau's excitement and recognition for one deity over the other. But again, this exact tale is not written in the Bible, and some have considered it to be unfair and even unreliable to consider the kicks of babies to be any indication of preference. The Bible continues of the birth of the two boys by telling us, When the time came for Rebekah to give birth, there were twin boys in her womb. The first to come out was red, and his whole body was like a hairy garment, so they named him Esau. After this, his brother came out, with his hand grasping Esau's heel, so he was named Jacob. Isaac was 60 years old when Rebekah gave birth to them. Interestingly, the first to come out was Esau, and was described as being red, and that his whole body was like a hairy garment. This would of course refer to how unusually pillows the boy was, but also that he was red, or had red to ginger coloured hair. Subsequently, Jacob came out, though he is not described beyond the fact that he was holding onto Esau's heel. There is some meaning behind this, and that the holding of his brother's heel was a gesture of their previous struggle within the womb. The grasping of his brother's heel suggests that they had been fighting inside the womb, and were jostling in an effort to become the firstborn. Of course, Esau evidently won this exchange, hence him being born first, but the resentment and frustration that Jacob held for his brother is seen as early as here, as he grasps his brother's heel, perhaps in an attempt to drag him back. There's also an idea that comes to foreshadow Jacob.
No, that's equivalent to the crab in the barrel mentality that we have in our community, in the black community. We have that grab you on there. As soon as you're trying to get out, we'll grab you back in. To me, that's what that's equivalent to. You know what I mean? I will have to go into more depth and do some more studies in order to really pinpoint that to that. But I can guarantee you it got some shits to that. Because again, we can take these two twins and break it down to light skin. The reddish one was the dark brother. And then Jacob would have been the light-skinned brother. You know what I mean? However you want to do it. However you want to cut it. You know what I mean?
Jacob's swindler ways, for by grasping his brother's heel, he could have been described as a heel catcher, a term that was thought to mean something akin to a fraudster, trickster, or someone dishonest. The Bible spends no time at all discussing the childhood of Esau and Jacob in this section, and instead skips ahead to when they are much older. We understand that Esau becomes a skillful hunter and a man of the open country, whilst Jacob becomes content to merely stay at home and hang out amongst the tents. The contrast between the siblings is made clear here, with Esau appearing to be far more aggressive and perhaps extroverted, and Jacob appearing to be far more calm.
And this is where you're going to get your alpha and your sigma energy and compare and contrast. And this is where you see your first battle between an actual alpha and a sigma male. You know what I mean? And you see that an alpha male is not going to beat no sigma male. You know what I mean? Alpha male being Esau in this instance. And that's a correct correlation, not the white man. You know what I mean? The alpha male is Esau, and Jacob is the sigma male. Watch what I tell you. You'll see.
And perhaps introverted. In any case, we get confirmation here that neither Isaac or Rebekah love their sons equally, and that Isaac had more of a preference for Esau, whilst Rebekah had more of a preference for Jacob. We then come to learn of one fateful encounter between the two brothers, where Jacob was at home cooking stew. Esau had returned from a long hunt and was starving, and so he said to Jacob, "Quick, let me have some of that red stew. I'm famished." But shrewd and cunning, Jacob replied, "First, sell me your birthright." Evidently, Jacob was
Got him. Got him. Got him. And you see how stealth like the sigma males are? It's like you gotta go through them. You gotta go through them.
aware of how valuable being the firstborn was in his society. In fact, it might be argued that given he came out of the womb grasping his brother's heel, he always had some inclination, on some intrinsic subconscious level. We understand that the birthright itself was not just some family bragging right, but that it also saw the firstborn receive double the portion of inheritance and the ascension of becoming.
Yes, sir. The alpha male is only gonna fall under the philosophy of men. There's no such thing as an alpha woman. It's no such thing as that. You know what I mean? It only falls under the category of men. Yep, that's right.
The head of the family. With this, Jacob's ambition becomes clear. He wanted those very things for himself, and he was prepared to let his brother die of starvation in order to obtain them.
So again, I repeat, my brother, where my brother at? Where my brother with the comment? Good brother. I'm sure you're a good brother. But now I ask you, brother, Israel Judah. You know what I mean? With a name like Judah, you sure you want to be you sure you want to be Jacob? You sure Esau was the white man? You sure? We hearing this little manipulative fuck shit that Jacob doing right now, sir. We peeping this. So you saying black men did this to white men? Black men did what Jacob is doing to Esau. You know what I mean? Because Esau would be the white man. So black man did this to Esau, right? To the white man. Let's play this back a little bit. I need you to grasp how stupid you sound when you try to manipulate some shit and not go the whole way through with it.
Boom, grasping his brother's heel, he always had some inclination on some intrinsic subconscious level. We understand that the birthright itself was not just some family bragging right, but that it also saw the firstborn receive double the portion of inheritance and the ascension of becoming the head of the family. With this, Jacob's ambition becomes clear. He wanted those very things for himself, and he was prepared to let his brother die of starvation in order to obtain them. Esau points out the ridiculousness of Jacob's request. Look, I am about to die, Esau tells him. What good is the birthright to me if I'm dead? But Jacob is ruthless and dismisses the logic of his brother.
See, if you wanted to manipulate this story, you would have put black people as Esau and white people as Jacob. You know what I mean, dummy? You big dummy, you, yo. Hold on, B, because y'all niggas gonna learn to read the Bible today. Talk to him, where my little guy at? Where my little guy at, yo? Hold on, where my little guy at? Y'all gonna get this work today. Y'all like playing with this Bible, yo. My little man read this Bible better than y'all. Told y'all gotta live this thing. You gotta live this thing, man. The birthright is together. The birthright is the blessing. He who holds the birthright holds the blessing. But they're all blessed. If you really look at it, they're all under Abraham's covenant. So it's nothing gonna happen to them. They're all blessed. They're all blessed from birth. They both was blessed from birth.
It's called the Bible. That's what it's called. I'm reading. It's something called the Bible. The Bible is something when God is here. You don't know when I'm here. You don't know when God's here. But something called the Bible, and the Bible will be here for you. The Bible is my walk. The Bible is my Savior. Nobody cares about the floor. Don't just look at the floor like, what's that? Like, don't do that. I want you to look up to the sky. Go outside. Don't look at your roof like. Don't look at your roof. Go outside. Look at the beautiful clouds. Look at the beautiful sun. And praise to Jesus.
That boy Urshus. That little boy Urshus, man. He here to serve you. He here to serve you.
A statement, choosing to focus on what he desires more. He tells Esau, Swear to me first. So Esau swore an oath to him and sold his birthright to Jacob. As we can see, Jacob certainly lives up to that heel catcher idea, for he is cunning enough to take advantage of his brother's condition and make him an offer he can't possibly refuse.
Come on, man. Come on, even our white brothers will admit they are Jacob, bro. They've been taking advantage of us and our conditions for years, bro. You know what I mean? They know they buy our creativity, then sell it back to us. You know what I mean? Because our conditions, the conditions we keep ourselves in, because we refuse to take the proper knowledge, nigga. I'll sell you some shit too, nigga. You know, not all black people are victims, so I'll sell you some shit too. Your own kind, me, yeah, I'll sell you some shit, my nigga. You want to stay stupid? You know what I mean? I told you, it costs you more to stay in poverty. Poverty is very expensive, bro.
Now, many will come to view Jacob as the villain in this interaction, and I mostly incline to agree, given that he pounces on his brother's vulnerability and exploits him for his own gain. Yet some have argued that in actuality, Esau is the villain, because God had already chosen Jacob to carry the birthright when he was in the womb. Through this idea, Jacob isn't swindling Esau out of anything, for he already owns the birthright and is merely luring Esau into admitting it. Furthermore, it is also suggested that Esau sells the birthright even though it doesn't belong to him, and thus he is being dishonest by trading something he doesn't even have. Yet another idea that places Esau as more of the dubious one in this sibling rivalry is that Esau shows little acknowledgement of the spiritual importance of the birthright. He does not recognize the covenant, nor the honor of being the first to be descended from Isaac, but instead sells the birthright for food.
And that's why God hated him. That's why, because he didn't even care. He could care less, bro. He could have cared less about some Holy Spirit, motherfuck God. He don't give a fuck about that shit. He didn't give a fuck about that shit. You saw when he was in the womb and his moms walked past some material shit he kicked. That's what float his boat. That's what float Esau's boat. It's not about black or white, guys. It's about believers and doers. You know what I mean?
Now, it should be argued that he had no choice. It was quite literally sell the birthright or die. But I suppose one can argue that having been a hunter, Esau certainly had it within his power to acquire game and replenish himself, but that in this case he simply could not be bothered. It would show that he did not value the legacy of Abraham, nor appreciate how fortunate he was as a descendant of the great prophet, given that he so easily parts with the birthright. The Bible then tells us that the terms were agreed upon, and Jacob acquired the birthright, whilst Esau acquired some bread and stew. Furthermore, we are also told that because of this, Esau had despised his birthright on the account that he either never valued it in the first place, or thought so little of it that it was traded without careful consideration. But let me know what your thoughts are on the birthright, and whether Esau should have maintained it, or whether Jacob was better suited to it. Was Esau the victim in this sibling rivalry, or was Jacob just in essentially exploiting his brother or exposing him in an effort to better himself?
Nope. I don't think Jacob was wrong. And clearly, guys, this is a case of someone having the information and someone not caring. You know what I mean? Esau fumbled the bag, bro. Esau fumbled the bag. He could care less about the blessing and that birthright. And that's what pissed God off. That's why he said, Jacob I love and Esau I hated. He hated him for that fact that the man was blessed and the man could care less. How many guys, how many brothers is walking around the black community blessed to be brothers and blessed to have this talent and to be the melanated power that they are, but just wash the shit away. doing dumb fuck shit. Huh? How many white breads we got in the slums and in their communities doing fuck shit? Blessed, you know what I mean, to be here, to be alive, but they doing fuck shit. They not believing in the spirit. You know what I mean? Those are your Esau's. Those are your Esau white breads. You know what I mean? Let's go, man. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We here tonight. We here tonight. Yeah, we finna wrap that on up over there at the Mr.Goodbread show. So we all gonna meet up at the Brutally Honest Goodbread. Can somebody put the Brutally Honest Goodbread show link in the chat? You know what I mean? So that everybody can take the elevator on upstairs. Cause we gonna finish this off upstairs. We got Gino Jennings breaking it down, because I know some of y'all still don't believe me because I wear hoodies, I smoke weed and shit. You know what I mean? So some of y'all looking for this perfect person. Some of y'all looking for a nigga like Gino that got his shoes shined, and you know what I mean? He a church man. So y'all need him to tell y'all some shit that I just sat here and broke down to y'all for a whole hour now. So I got y'all. I got y'all. Since y'all don't respect me, y'all respect my pops. You know what I mean? I got flavors like now laters. For my sisters, you know, I got me a sister named Love. I got my pops for you old head fuck ass niggas that just still want to believe what you want to believe. I got my Gino, my pops Gino. You know what I mean? So, yeah, drop that link in there so we can get on upstairs. Please, guys, please. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? Yeah, Vern, we on them tonight. We on their neck tonight, boy. We ain't got time for this distraction, B. We done been distracted by this bullshit for way too long, bro. Way too long. And I don't care. As long as I got my young squad with me, my young brads, as long as I can catch y'all now before y'all get next to one of these fuck ass niggas that be smoking all this weed, thinking they smart, talking this, cause the white man and the black ball and the this and the cue ball and all that extra. Get away from them niggas, bro. Get away from niggas is gonna be that way forever, bro, with them same old results. Message with them same old results because they taking in that same old information. Salute to my new guys. Salute to my young squad, yo. You know what I mean? We got flavors like now latest facts, bro. We in the motherfucking house tonight, yo.
Okay, this is what we're doing here? You're gonna pull the fucking race card on me. Don't go there. Don't give me the fucking race card right now.
Word up. All right, guys. We out of here.
It's called the Bible. That's what this called. Now read it. It's something called the Bible. The Bible is something when God is here. You don't